But at technician, I want to quickly show you how a smart charger works. A lot of technicians ask me this question, Father Joe, tell us. I really want to know, I really want to learn how a smart charger works. So today I want to show you how a smart charger works. So with that time wasted, come let me show you. So today I'm going to expose the secret. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to teach you how a smart charger works. So let me start the video. Take for example, your customer gave you a phone like this. This is a Samsung phone and tells you that this phone is not increasing percent. Normally, this phone is supposed to consume 2 amps while charging. The phone is supposed to consume 2 amps while charging. But your customer tells you that the phone is not increasing percent. Your customer gave you this phone to troubleshoot, to check the reason why the phone is not charging so you can fix it. Okay? Now, you don't have a smart charger. You need a smart charger. For me, I have a smart charger. Let me show you. Camera, come close. This is a smart charger. You can see, this is a smart charger. And this type of smart charger works like magic. My technician, there are so many types of smart charger. I mean, there are so many types of smart charger. But this particular one works like magic. Now, right here, we have a screen. This is a screen. Here is the output. Okay? Here is the USB port. We have 6 USB ports here. This side is the screen. Number 1, 5 volts, 0.0 amps. This A stands for amps. Number 2, 5 volts, 0.0 A. Number 3, 5 volts, 0.0 A. Number 4, 5 volts, 0.0 A. Number 5, 5 volts, 0.0 A. Number 6, 5 volts, 0.0 A. Good. Now, number 1, we have 5 volts and 0.0 A. Meaning that there is 5 volts, but phone, nothing is consuming power now. That this cable, this number 1 cable is not plugged into any device. Nothing is charging right now. That is why this number 5 is not showing any amps and it's not blinking. Now, if you check number 4, this is number 4. Check this out. This is number 4. Number 4 is 5 volts, 0.3 A. Something is consuming power. Something is charging right now. That is why this number 4 is blinking. Okay, now let me trace out the wire of number 4. This is number 4, which is this one. You can see I plug this light, so this light is consuming the power of this number 4. Okay, this light is consuming the power of this number 4. So let me disconnect. Now you can see that the number 4 is 0.0 A, meaning that nothing is consuming the power right now. Okay, let's continue with the phone. Like I said before, normally this phone consumes 2 amps while charging. Okay, now we have USB 1 here, and this cable is flat pin. The phone is flat pin also, so I'll plug to the USB 1. So this is USB 1. So let me plug so that I will know the problem why this phone is not increasing percent. Check this out. Immediately I plug, you can see the power consumption 0.9 A. 5 volts, 0.9 A. This phone consumes 0.9 A. Okay? My technician, make sure that your cable, your USB cable is strong. This USB cable that I'm using to charge this phone now is not strong. Now you can see that the amps drop. You can see that the amps drop. So that is why it is recommended for you to have a good cable. You need a good cable, a good working cable. Now, since this cable is not strong, now let me disconnect. I just disconnect right now. Now I have another USB cable, which is still flat pin. This one is flat pin. Let's check where it's connected to. Okay, the flat pin is connected to USB 5. It's connected to USB 5. Now let me plug right now and see what will happen. Immediately I plug, you can see let me disconnect and plug again. Okay, immediately I plug, check this out. This is USB 5. You can see 5 volts and 1.2 1.2 amps. Okay, 1.2 amps is capable of charging this phone battery very fast. It is not a must that you will see 2 amps in your smart charger while the phone is charging. Sometimes it might be 1.5, sometimes it might be 1.3, but it's supposed not to be less than 1 amp. Okay, now this phone is charging. It's charging right now, my dear technician. So the problem of this phone is actually from the USB cable that the owner of this phone is using. So I will let the owner know that the problem is from the USB cable. Right here you can see we have 6%. It was 5%, but now it's 6%. It's charging very well. You can see it's charging very well. Before it was 5%, but now is 6%. You can see the charging speed is normal, very good. Okay, now let me disconnect because I'm holding the cable is not perfectly working. I'm just holding the thing. Okay, check this out. My technician, let me quickly explain this thing so that you understand. There are some phones that have double charging options, in them. Smartphones, smartphone, not all the phones. Normal voltage for charging is 5 volts, but there are some phones that have fast charge. So the fast charge will actually increase the amount of volt so that it can charge the battery very fast. And not all the phones have it. Okay. Now this phone have double charging option inside of it. And if your phone have double charging and your charger does not have double charging, it's not going to work. So both your phone and your charger must have double charging option. Double charging option must be in your charger and also in your phone. Okay, your charger must support double charging and your phone must also support before the double charging works. And double charging increase the volt from 5 volts to 9 volts. Okay, now let me test and show you how the double charging works. So this is a Type-C charger. This is a cable, a Type-C cable. Here is the Type-C, here is the USB cable. Now if I plug it here, for this type of smart charger, this is the only port that support the double charging option. This is the only port that support the fast charging. This is the only port. Have in mind that this is the only port that support, and you can see the inside is different. The inside is with red color, while this other one is with green color. Okay, now let me plug. Just plug it right now and let me connect. Check this out. It's 5 volts. Now let me connect. Now you can see charging. The next thing you will see fast charge. You can see fast charge. You can see fast charge. It's charging very fast right now. Now if you check, camera zoom in so they can see. If you check here, you will see 9 volt 1.8A. You can see that my phone is now using 9 volts 1.8 amps to charge, nearly 2 amps to charge. You can see 1.8 to charge. So fast charging helps to fast charge the phone battery. Okay, so not all the phones support and not all the chargers support. Have in mind about that. So with this, you'll be able to know whether the problem is from the charging IC, the charging port, or the flex. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section, and see you in my next video. I'm sure that this video will help you to understand how a smart charger works. So thank you and see you in my next video. I'm still remain Father Joe. Bye for now.